Hi guys, this is Rosa Kelly and I'm here with a new mini album that I created, and this is a 6.5 by 6.5 mini album. And for this album I used the Prima Epiphany collection, and I used one of the 6 by 6 paper packs that has 48 single-sided sheets, and as you can see this is all I have left, so I used the whole paper pack. So this is the mini. It measures, like I say, 6.5 by 6.5, and it has a 4-inch spine, I think. Whoops, wrong side. Yes, so it has a 4-inch spine, so it's very chunky, big, but I love how it came out. So on the front here I used this beautiful little frame, and these ones are from Hobby Lobby, and then I just cut different layers of the papers and distress the edges and just, you know, randomly place them on the front here. So I have one, so I have the main one, and then 1, 2 over here, and then I put the frame, and this little piece is removable to insert a little picture there. And here it says possibility begins with imagination, and that is a Tim Holtz metal piece. And then it says hello. And then here I just layered different flowers. These are recollection flowers here, and then here I have a beautiful vintage butterfly, also recollections. And then I layer a vintage key, and this vintage clock which has a it's a metal clock, but it has a glass piece on top, and that's a charm that I picked up at Michael's a long time ago. And then I have the corner embellishments here. These are metal corner pieces, and then some lace and some pearls, some pearl trim here. So that's the front. Oh, and then I have this super cute little bling piece. I don't know if you can see it. That one right there. Okay, so for the middle, spine here. So this tool you see in the back, it's from this edge. What do you call this? You know, the trim here, and it goes all the way around here. And then the one for the back, it's different, but it also goes all the way down here. And then I just layer the paper in the middle, and I really love the paper because it looks like it's distressed, and it looks like it has paint on, and if you touch it, it has a different texture than normal paper, so I really like it. So here I layer some different lace. So I have this one and this other little white rosette. And then on the back, another beautiful paper from the collection. This one is one of my favorites. And then the lace, like I said. So that's for the outside of the mini. And then let's go inside. So on the inside here, on the first page, and I made a little acetate pocket, so you can see, and then I cover it with some lace. And this is a beautiful vintage piece, vintage key, I should say, that came in a package of 3, and these are charms from Michael's. And then this is another beautiful butterfly here, very vintage looking, and these butterflies has 3 layers to them, so they're very dimensional. And then on the inside here, I made some little tags. This is just from the paper, and all I did was distress the edge, and I left the back plain. And these are little cutouts from the 6 by 6 where we can journal or add some little tiny picture. And then on the back, again, I layered 2 different lace trims, and this is coming out. So that goes right there. And I guess I lost the one here, so I'm gonna have to fix that. So on this page I layer these flowers, and I just love how this album looks very vintagey. I put a white acrylic paint on these flowers throughout the album to make them look more distressed. So I love how that came out. And then this is again this beautiful swirl of pearls from Recollections. And then this is a little corner paper where I layer the flowers so we can tag in things inside. Like I have these 2 little cards from the collection, and everything has been distressed. And then here we can add a big picture and then journal on these little card tags here. And then each one of my what do you call this, between these pages, I lost the word but anyway, so each one of these have a rosette. And then the inserts, what I did is I added some lace and then another piece of the paper, and this is the back. It's just plain, and then they just tuck in like this. So they're all the same, they just have different paper. Like this one has the this is the cut aparts, the little journaling tags, but I was running out of paper, so I used that for my inserts too. So on the next 2 pages, these are my twin pages. I always like to incorporate a page. I don't know, I just like the symmetry of it. So here, these beautiful flowers, and all these flowers are random from Recollections or Prima. Like this one's a Prima flower, so I'm just gonna call them flowers. And this little chandelier is from Michael's, the wooden little pieces. And then I had my daughters help me and paint these with white, not white, but distressed acrylic paint. It's almost like a, I don't know the name of it, but it's not white, it's off-white. So these will open up this way, and then also this way, and the same here. It opens this way and this way. So there are multiple pages here, so it opens up really, really big. So right here alone you have room for, I'm not gonna count these, but I do have 1, 2, 3, 4, so 4 pictures on each one of these, so 8. And then of course we have the insert, which will provide room for 2 more pictures. So the next one I just left plain. I love this paper here, so I figure a beautiful picture can go right on this side. And then this, I love the little bird here, so it says, I put just sing using stickers, because I figure the bird just wants to sing. And then here's some flowers that are Recollections, and then more of these beautiful pearls. And this opens up like this. And I did use some stencils on this page. Right here I use, I don't know what this is called. I use this texture paste to on my stencils, so that's what I use. And I don't know where is this from. I might have got it at Michael's. And so this opens up like this. Again, room for more pictures, and I just love this paper here, so I will probably add a picture there. Oops, wrong way. And then so next here, I really love this album. It's so vintage looking. So here, this is a beautiful rosette flower. It's a fabric flower, and in the middle I put this metal flower that has a bling piece to it, and another blue flower, more of these vintage butterflies, and here it says dream, and more lace down here. And this little tab opens this page up and down like this. And so this is the closure here, and it's a little bit loose, but once you add your pictures, it should be fine. And this little bird cage right here, it was a super hot pink little wood cage, and we gave her several layers of white to make it look, you know, white, or it looks a little bit off-white as well. This is a Prima flower, and then I embellished the cage with some flatback pearls and these. Oh, and then I also did some stenciling here. These little vintage clocks that you can see on the back. It's a stencil, and for this one I used the Heidi Swap. This one, oh sorry, metallic texture paste, because it had some shimmer to it, if you can see that. So this goes up, and again, room for picture here. And then I added this beautiful black lace and a butterfly applique. And then I make some little photo mats, just using the paper from the collection. And the back is just plain, so a picture can be added here and here, and then maybe journal on the back. And this tag in like this, and this closes up, and it has a magnet closure and another pull out with some lace. I just love the lace hanging out here. And for the last two, on this page, I used an acrylic packaging. Is this acrylic, or what do you call that? Acetate. So acetate packaging here, little box, and I made a little booklet to go inside. And then here I put another butterfly applique and some more lace around, and then some Prima flowers, recollection flowers, and this was given to me in one of my challenges, so that was a very pretty flower. And then here I make this little booklet using envelopes. So what it is an envelope score and half. So then I distress each one of these papers. So this is the front, and then each one of these have an opening to include some tags or tickets or something that you want to hold on to. And then this, I love this paper. And then more room for picture or journaling, and then two more. Oh yeah, I did that one, and then two more. And like I said, each one of these has a pocket, because these are all envelopes put together. So that tucks in perfect right there. And for the last page here, another vintage butterfly, and I made another little pocket here using, I just used paper from the collection, but I also used this beautiful vintage trim. And this says believe, and then this is a little vintage, not vintage, I'm sorry, this is a stamp little dimensional sticker. It has a little bird, so it's really cute. And then some more flowers, and then I just made two more, like a photo mat and a little journaling tag. And there's a little tiny bird right there. I love birds and butterflies and vintage things. It's so pretty. And then more of that flower rosette. So I really hope you guys like my album, and this album is going to be for sale, so I will put all the information on the description box below, and let me know if you're interested. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.